Alright, hello my wonderful students. This is foldable number 3, section 4.1, graphing cubic functions. I believe we've done these before, but I kind of wanted to go over because we're going to be using these in this section. So I have here my cubic function of y is equal to 1/2 x cubed. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug this into a t-chart, and then we're going to go ahead and graph it that way. Let me pause real quick. So lines, but I guess I didn't have to do that because it just magically appeared. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So for this one, first one, I always like to do 0 first because if you notice here, this is only a one term and x is in the middle of everything. So if I put 0 here, it's going to be 0 cubed, which would be 0, times 1/2, which is still 0. And then it doesn't really matter which way we go, but we can go ahead and start by going upwards and then we'll go downwards. So the first one here would be 1/2 times -1 cubed. -1 cubed is -1 because it'd be -1 times -1, which is +1, times -1, which is another -1, and -1 times 1/2 would end up being -1/2. The next one we would use would be a -2, so it would be 1/2 times -2 cubed. Well, -2 cubed would be -2 times -2, which is a +4, times a -2, which would be a -8. And this is going to be equal to 1/2 times -8. Well, 1/2 of 8 is 4, so 1/2 of -8 is going to be our -4. Then we go ahead and do our 1, so we have 1/2 of 1 cubed. Well, 1 cubed is 1, 1 times 1 is 1, times another 1 is 1, 1 times 1/2 is 1/2. Then we have 1/2 times 2 cubed, which is 2 times 2 is 4, times another 2 is 8, so it's going to be similar to that one. It's going to be 1/2 times 8, and I know half of 8 is 4, so that's going to be my 4 there. I went to 4 down here, but I didn't go to 4 here to make it a little easier. So we'll go ahead and start on this one here. We have -2, -4, which is about right there. -1 and 1/2, which is about there. 0, 0, 1 and 1/2, and 2 and 4, which is right there. And then we can go ahead and graph this here. Oop, I missed it, but you know what I mean. All right, once again, you can also check to make sure this is correct by the end behavior. We see this is coming from the down position and going to the up position. And this is our first term here, which is a positive odd number. And positive odd would give you a down and up. So this is actually a down and up for our end behaviors. And this is actually going to be it's going to be graphing cubics because that's all these are. So we're going to just put graphing cubics for each of these.